Well, early hours of the morning. As usual with me, I had a really good night. Hello, Meeples of Woodbridge. Followed by when I get home, dreadful toxicity for a member of my own family. I've been told you shouldn't air your dirty laundry in public, but fuck that shit. Apparently, I'm a parasitic, worthless thief. I steal off my mother. I scrounge off her. This is according to my own younger brother. Started because apparently some people at the games night that I semi-regularly go to want to get into tabletop role-playing. I found a copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the role-playing game, where you can be a mutant animal. Now, I know my brother has a lot of the source books that go along with it. So I sent him a text asking if I could borrow some of them because they're at Mum's. He hasn't taken them to where he lives. Yeah, exactly, they're worth that much to him. And he texted back with, "You better not have taken them. You can't have them." And I was like, what? I've got the core book, mate. And by the way, the original Dungeons and Dragons basic player manual is mine. It's got my bloody name on the back. You pathetic little shit. I've had it out to here with him. And we had this massive text argument in which he called me a thieving, sponging, parasitic bastard, basically. I accused him of being so conventional, it's ridiculous. And he took being called conventional as a compliment. A compliment. What can you do against dullness like that? I basically told him, apparently the fact that Mum still gives me £100 a month means I'm a sponger and I don't do nothing. I sit on the sofa and I play on the PlayStation and I drink. That's his opinion of me. Sometimes I do, admittedly, but not all the time. Yep, I made the decision. I stopped drinking this morning and went on to coffee. For such a lazy, sponging bastard, I actually have quite a busy day ahead. Painting down at Chip Studio, getting that ready. I may not arrive 10 o'clock sharp. I may have to go for a walk through the park first just to ground myself. I may take my new metal detector with me as well. It works. £4 from a charity shop. But someone as dull and conventional as my younger brother won't want to know. He's going to engineer it. He said stay away from Mum. And I said, surely that's up to my mother, isn't it? But he'll twist it. He will. He may be dull and conventional, but he's not stupid. Nor am I. I'm an impulsive loose cannon, yes, but I'm not stupid. Apparently I can't get a damn light out of work, but overall. I don't know what to say about that. Apparently I shouldn't say anything, because sharing your feelings as a man, you don't do that. You store it all up inside until you swallow it down and it poisons you and becomes like cancer. That's the traditional method, apparently. Nah, I don't do traditional, I don't do conventional. I'm staring at a piece of art I made years ago, and I feel like I'm in that dark place again. I just feel like nothing I ever do is right for my family. Then again, do they really matter a shit? Family is where you find them. Blood means nothing, people. It truly doesn't. Remember that. Do not feel obliged to toxic family members. You owe them nothing. They don't owe you anything either. So it may well be that my time in Needham Market is past. It may well be. Shame, because I really like the place. But my encouragement to my partner to look at property there, that's not going to happen now, I don't think. Not with this going on. So yet again, another really positive idea spoiled by toxic idiots with no understanding. And as I said when I spoke to the Samaritans not a half hour ago, really weird angle. That's our cat yowling in the background, apparently because someone's up. She thinks she needs feeding. You don't, Ilex. You little knob. Love you, but you're a little knob. Better shut the intervening door. I don't want to disturb my partner too much. Yeah, Alex saw me do that, and then she came towards the door. She might push her way through and open the door again. That's what cats do. It's beyond my comprehension. Oh look, nearly there with this Airfix model of a Tiger One. Just got to do the tracks and affix the turret. I didn't exactly follow the camouflage instructions, I did my own thing. And I will always go my own way. It may not be the right way in some people's eyes, but it's all I can do. If you're not happy with the path you're on, change it. Don't spend your life in misery. Don't spend your life being boringly conventional when you're obviously not. Learn to know yourself. It's important. No, I played card games, I played guessing games. It was a really good night. I intend to go back. It's in a pub in Woodbridge, The Angel, run by a very nice lady called Sarah, who I seem to get on with. You never know with people, do you? Everybody's got their own little quirks. I'm not everyone's shot of 12-year-old single malt Glenmorangie. Never will be. Don't care. Anybody that dislikes me as much as my own family appear to can, they can sling the hook, can't they? It's an English expression. It basically means that they can fuck off. Being back here after a week that felt like an eternity, was just so relaxing. I'm home again. My home is with Michelle. It's as simple as that. Wherever she goes, I go. If she decides, like she's thinking, if we can swing it, then within the next decade, we will move to Japan. But who knows? It's just a plan she has, I think. She can just about speak Japanese. I will struggle. She can even write it very simplified. And her cousin has been out there for over a decade. I think it's nearly 20 years. Michael's very successful. He's back in the UK at the moment. I think he came because of what was going on with us, it seems. But that's only what I've heard. I have very little trust left in people. Excuse me. Oh. Wish my damn throat would get better. I'm supposed to be a singer. and a stand-up comedian. Open mic night tomorrow night at my local pub. I will try and raise the funds. I took up one of my trinkets to try and sell last night at the games night. Didn't manage to sell it, so you know. I try. But according to my younger brother, I don't do anything. I'm a lazy, parasitic, scrounging thief. Whatever, Brandon Kell. You're nothing and no one to me anymore. I've deleted his number because he wants no contact. Yet he said he wanted no contact. Yet he was the one who, at the end of the day, rang me. So I declined to answer. Best thing you can do in these situations, when things get that heated, just remove yourself from the situation. The peaceful warrior. And I ain't very peaceful. I know that I've had a lifetime of conflict, battles with myself, with other people, with the law, with the system. I feel a bit like a character created by the fantasy author from the 70s, Michael Moorcock. Yeah, snigger, you're allowed to. He created a figure known as the Eternal Champion. This character across the multiverse, it was one of the first concepts of that idea that I know of anyway. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. And this character, who was in multiple incarnations across multiple times, would fight for the balance between law and chaos, not good and evil. So, you know, Games Workshop, a lot of your stuff owes a great deal to this author, I think. Reliable is letting me down, apparently. Oh, I'll sort it out later. I'm doing a blog, so you know. Fire will take you to burn. Ba, ba, ba. Maybe I need to go to the doctors. Just my luck. Now that I'm really starting to live and thrive and find my place, that I've got throat cancer or something. So it's worth getting checked out. And this is another point, especially men. If you think there's a problem like that, go to the doctors. Whether it's you got nagging sore throat like me, or you've got a lump on your nads, bollocks, testicles, or like the Mighty Jingles, one of my favourite YouTubers. Hi Jingles. Bowel cancer. Get it checked out. You're not any less of a man if you don't do that. My Uncle Tony never bothered. He died of prostate cancer. It was only through, I think, my mother's pushing that my father got a lot of stuff checked out and found out that he had it too. So I get myself checked out when the NHS allows. Although, to be honest, to find out I had terminal cancer would almost be a sweet relief. There's two ways I'd go. Either like that, but I'd want to go to one of those Swiss clinics if it was terminal. End it in an honourable way. Dignity. Or do something heroically stupid like saving a child from being run over by a car. Anyways, I'm sorry to be such a downer this evening. It's just that I'm struggling majorly with stuff that's happening. Hopefully finish off the painting down at Chip from 10 o'clock onwards will help with that. Walk in the park before I do that will help as well. Don't just sit there and stew when you've got problems, male or female. Don't do that. If you can, get out, do something. Whether it's roll your sleeves up, eat an orange, do something different. Hey people, many of us are struggling. I am. Keep that chin up. Keep going. Because we've got to. For the sake of those around us who love us. Don't let those who do genuinely love you down. Keep pushing forward. Only forward. Bless you all.